if we have, I don't know, a struggle with someone that is not in the same level that we love them, we have to have resilience, right? So it fosters a deeper sense of peace in our life. And I believe that's the key of everything. And also remove, or it's a pacifier of like chaos in our everyday life. One of the things that I love about being in Florida is the fact that, I don't know, he is very peaceful. And I think that the fact that I can see the sky all the way is part of that happiness that I believe, by the way. And I believe that in being happy every day. And I embrace it very much. So I have 10 different points, and it's very simple, by the way, the things and the strategies that I'm going to bring today. We need to have a holistic approach to wellness. It's this idea that embraces the true well-being of like our physical, our mental, and our spiritual being. And I believe that in order for us to have that happiness that is more simple than people think, we have to have that connection. There's no way that we can have that balance if we don't have my physical, my physical, mental, and the spiritual way. And spiritual have different meaning and have different phases, right? I don't go to church, but I prayed a lot, right? I don't do like the common Padre Nuestro. I do it sometimes, but I do pray, and I do believe in God, and I do believe in the universe and the creation. So you have to have a meaning in life, right? And God and the universe give you that meaning, right? You have to have those values. And by the way, I believe very much in that. But also, we have to be able to nurture our well-being with those three aspects, right? To balance our life and to feel fulfilled in life. So for me, mindfulness and meditation, I believe, is the number one. Practicing mindfulness, and mindfulness is having this consciousness of the stuff that we have to go through life, and also the struggles, the challenges, but in a very simple way, by the way. I believe that we can make it very simple. I think we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful day every day. So practicing meditation for me is essential. I remember living in New York, I learned how to meditate riding the train. I learned how to meditate when I'm driving my car. And that's walking meditation, that's awake meditation. So you have to find, don't tell me, and I believe that with all my heart, that you don't have time to meditate. Because when I'm doing my dishes, when I'm cooking the meal for my family, I'm meditating most of the time. Meditation is not silence. Silence is part of meditation, but it's not how we should be meditating. Meditating have different aspects, and you have to reinforce and take the one that works for you. I believe very much in the one that is quiet. I know how to quiet my mind. I used to meditate an hour a day, an hour a night. Now I'm doing a half an hour every morning and half an hour every night. And I got the same. When Dr. Pina woke out to do his morning stuff, I'm usually, because he already wake me up, I'm usually do my half an hour meditation. So practicing mindfulness through meditation, and also deep breathing, because when you deep breathing, you do that, a lot of stuff open up. You cannot do it. By the way, and the best way, I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see it. The best way to do it is when you try to bring the air from your stomach all the way to your chest and all the way to your glandula pineal. How you say glandula pineal? I don't remember how to say it in English, but the pineal gland that you have right here, right? So when you open up those channels, a lot of stuff open up in your life and in your brain and in your soul. So my meditation, they do breathing meditation, because the key of that is that have that connection with the present moment. Meditation, that's what give you. Meditation give you that idea that you have to connect with the present moment, right? And the breathing is the one that do that connection with your soul and with your mind. And you have to connect that. So it takes a lot of advantages. And by the way, it's a tons of research. I'm not going to go into them, but reduces stress and connect more deeply with your inner self. So I believe that, having that morning mindfulness and evening meditation, I do it half an hour before I go to sleep, is perfect, by the way. Sometimes I use guided meditation, right? If I feel very stressed or disconnect, I use guided meditation. And if you guys want, I can give you like the best one, guided meditation there. But if not, if you like me, that you've been meditating for so many years, you can do it. And by the way, Rosaura, I don't know if you went to my women's group many years ago. So we did a lot of meditation there, right?
Yes, you did.
In the women's group, and it was beautiful in the office. And it's the connection is amazing, by the way. I believe that you open the source. That's how I see it. So give you that balance. The number three that I have is physical activity. You guys know me, I'm a swimmer. Today we did a race, by the way, yesterday and today in clear water. Sadly, for the first time in my life, I missed a race because I have to heal my foot that is hurting very much. I did one yesterday and today that it was a half marathon. I didn't do it, which, Dr. Piñano, is the first time like in all my years, 30 years running, that I didn't do the running. And I said, I cannot do it. And I was almost crying, but I said, I have to take care of myself. But I'm very active. And you have to not only do it for yourself, but you have to invite your friends to do it. Physical activity, regular exercise, not only strengthen your body, but also release endorphins. And that's what we need, give you that happy mood. People say, Karina, why are you always happy? I say, well, I'm always happy because I'm always exercising. And that's the truth. So take it very seriously, by the way. We now know that it's going to give you more years into this earth. It's going to improve your lifespan, improve your mood. We all know that. And reinforce, that connection, mind, body, that we all need, right? Because also when you run or you walk, by the way, you run, walking is even more effective for your body than running, right? And we all know that. Some people like me, I have a lot of energy. I love running. But if you ask me, and by the way, the body only needs 20 minutes of, let's say, running or biking, right? You don't need more than 20 minutes according to research, right? So I've been doing an hour. Every time I go running, I do an hour. That is around maybe 5-6 miles. But the body only needs 20 minutes. You only need 1 hour of exercise per day. So if you divide the hour that you need for exercise, according to the best research, by the way, you can divide it by doing strength for 20 minutes. I'm telling you what the body needs, right? One thing is me, I have more energy, and I would want more, right? Now, moving forward from tomorrow forward, I'm going to do only 1 hour of exercise that is going to include 20 minutes of like running or biking or swimming. And then I'm going to do 20 minutes of strength. And then I'm going to do 20 minutes of stretching, right? That's beside my yoga. I think my yoga, I'm going to keep doing an hour, 30 minutes, at least 3 times per week. But in terms of my, because I'm like changing a lot of stuff in regards to all the research. Remember, I'm research based. Since I'm a college professor, that means that we have to be up to date with the latest technology and the latest research and the latest everything, because that's what we bring to our student, right? And we have to be up to date with that. The other very important aspect of my life is nutrition. Many of you that I'm vegan, for many years, I've been vegan since I was, I think, 17 years old. And now I'm like, what, 50? So I've been without meat and animal products for the longest. My two kids are being the healthiest, thank God. I don't know. We have wood. I have to do this. Our children are very healthy, thank God, but they all were raised vegetarian. My kids learned to eat meat and seafood when they were like maybe 7 or 8 years old. Camila is still vegetarian. Camilo is meat eater because I knew from the beginning that he was going to be meat eater, but he waited until he went to school, and now he's a lot of salchichon. He loved me. And by the way, but I knew it because when I was pregnant, I was craving meat every day for 9 months. And Dr. Pina knows this, and the people that know me. And then I didn't try it, but when he came out, that craving went away. So I believe in nutrition. I believe that we have to eat healthy. My husband is totally a meat eater. So in this house, you're gonna have a lot of meat because he's a meat eater. But the thing is to have that balance, right? Now we're changing our diet tremendously. In regards to me, I went back to vegan.